We start our bulletin with the power tussle being faced in Goa after failing to come ahead of the BJP in the race to secure power in Goa. The Congress party is finally waking up and showing signs of fighting back. The Congress has moved the Supreme Court against the appointment of BJP's Manohar Parrikar as the Chief Minister of Goa by the governor in the state. The Congress has claimed that it should have been invited to form the government by the virtue of being the single largest party to emerge after the election results were declared. The BJP has claimed a majority in the State Assembly with the support of regional parties like the MGP, GFP and 2 independent MLAs. The Apex Court is set to hear the matter on an urgent basis today. The Congress has also planned to exert pressure on the governor by formally staking claim via a chief ministerial candidate set to be chosen by the legislative party. Meanwhile, the Congress is facing internal dissent due to lethargy with which it acted post-elections, allowing the BJP to stitch together an alliance and stake claim to form the government first.
When we were 17, we should have swiftly moved and discussed. When you're short of numbers, you have to take, and some compromises are always there, and that had to be taken into consideration. You can't, when a man like statue of Nitin Gadkari can come and sit in Goa and take a decision and finalize everything within 24 hours. Here, our leaders are unable to decide the CLP leader over 48 hours, and which is quite sad state of affairs of the functioning of the Congress party. I am under a lot of pressure, and I am under a lot of pressure from my group of MLAs within the Congress party that I need to take some decision.
The situation in Goa as well as in Manipur has sparked a massive debate, a political question, in fact, about constitutional propriety being raised amid the criticism of the governor's decisions by the Congress party and, of course, a counter-response to that by the BJP.
Rajdeep, do you think it was undemocratic on the part of the BJP?
Look, I don't think you can, look, a government has to be formed, and I think Mr. Singh is right, it's a fractured mandate. So in a fractured mandate, you will have, particularly in small state assemblies, we've seen traditionally smaller parties and independents decide to align post the verdict. So I wouldn't call it undemocratic, but I think the propriety was missing. There was an unseemly haste that I sensed in the BJP. I think the right way would have been for the governor, both in Goa and Manipur, and I think in Manipur to some extent it's been done. Ask Ibobi Singh, can you form a government? Please show me how you can. If he says, madam, I cannot, then you go to the BJP. You have BJP rushing around, looking for letters of support without the governor even speaking to the Congress first. I think that was improper, not undemocratic, because I believe in a democracy at the end of the day, whoever gets the numbers wins. The fact is the BJP got letters of support in Goa. They seem to have got the letters of Manipur. So I don't think you can deny them that right. I don't think so the Congress also must come off its moral perch and start, and stop saying that, look at the BJP, it's murdering democracy, it's engaging in horse trading. Now, whether it's horse trading or whether it's the nature of these small assemblies, it's been happening for years. That doesn't justify what's happened, but the BJP moved faster. I maintain that. Okay. And Mr. Parrikar was more acceptable to the smaller parties and independents. And in Manipur, possibly, again, the BJP could offer much more to the Naga People's Party than the Congress can. Now, Ibobi Singh is a 3-time chief minister, and he hasn't got a mandate. Yes, the BJP hasn't got the mandate, but neither has the Congress. They haven't got a majority, and same is the case in Goa. Yes, the BJP sitting chief minister was defeated, but the Congress is also not over the halfway mark. So I think both the parties must recognize that in small state assemblies, you will have an element of bargaining taking place. The BJP has done it. It's no longer a party with a difference. And the Congress, on the other hand, is now being bitten by the very hand that it used to feed all these years by looking around for independents and smaller parties and then form a government.
Consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai spoke to Goa Congress Chief Luzinho Falero. Listen in to what he had to say.
Yes, Mr. Falero, I want to understand from you whether you are at any stage claiming that you can form a government. If the Governor Mridula Sinha had invited you, did you have the numbers to form a government?
Well, as you are aware, the people of Goa have rejected outright the BJP party. we have defeated the chief minister, 7 powerful ministers and many of the MLAs. We were the single largest party and we have got the numbers. And
Where
as
are the
per the
numbers, sir? You have
tradition
70 no, hold
and
on,
the
sir. You say
custom,
you have the
the
numbers.
governor should have invited us as the single largest party to form the government.
No, but where
But
are the
here
numbers?
the
You have 17
governor
MLAs,
has
sir.
actually
Mr.
not
Falero, you have
invited
17
us.
MLAs in a
This is against
40-member
the
house.
tradition
Where were
and
the
against the
additional 4
custom.
coming from?
Hello?
No,
I can't
you
hear
have
you.
17 MLAs. Where are the other 4 coming from, sir?
You see, till today, as per the tradition, as per the court order, they had to invite us. They have not invited us. And there was no pre-poll alliance. In spite of that, the governor has invited them. We had approached the governor. And in spite of our approaching the governor, they have not invited us, so we have filed a petition. And I'm sure we will get a justice from the Supreme Court.
Sir, but the law, sir, with due regard, the rule is that you have to show that you have the numbers before the governor invites you, and then prove your majority on the floor of the House. You had only 17 MLAs. Where were the balance 4? Did you have any signatures, any individual, any group who was willing to support the Congress, sir?
No, but how can governor presume that we don't have the numbers when the people of Goa have rejected lock, stock and barrel the BJP party which was in power? They have defeated the chief minister, they have defeated the 7 ministers, and in spite of that the governor is not calling us. This is something wrong. Therefore, I am sure we will get a justice.